get him. When you get free, you charge back around him. So I kind of spend my last superiority dice to use feint attack, so juke him out and bring the greatsword down on his shoulder.
You are grappled, though.
Oh, grappled?
Yep. So your speed is 0.
Okay, so I'll just stay there then. So... gonna reroll that 2 and add the 8. So that's less, so 8, 11 for the first. And then here comes my second swing. Nope, failed it. Biffed it.
Roll me a d10.
Okay. A 1.
So the first swing you managed to draw the greatsword down and make a thrust for his stomach. But he does manage to deflect it with the heft of the spear, but it still tears a gash in his side. And it's when you try to follow that up with a second time, a drawing cut across his abdomen, he pushes further into you and you lose your grip on the greatsword because he's kind of shaking you around by your armor.
Ugh.
And he gets an opportunity attack on you.
Yep, that downs me.
That looks scary, whatever that is.
Alright, I don't need to use that one.
Ugh.
And then it's Zeta's up next. So you need a strength saving throw?
Ugh.
So you're still rooted in place. Oh, actually the antlers have reach, so you can still attack him with your antlers if you want.
Well, yeah, that's all I got, so let's do this. Oh, I don't think that's enough, though, is it?
Still doesn't hit, though. He just kind of ducks backwards. Well, you've given me more exercise than I expected. I'll give you that much.
Zeta roars,
lucky I'm
however
not
a
full
giant
strength.
elk roars. Probably sounds
He
like
is
a
lucky
cow.
I'm not at full strength, that bastard.
Sorry, a bunch of his spells I'm just realizing have been reset on spellcasting ability.
Uh-oh.
So I've gotta go back through them really quick. Alright, that's good enough for now.
Traumatized by this. He cannot win! Oh, screw you
So
and your
he casts
moonbeam.
And
Not you, of
being
course,
used on a
Vincent.
shapeshifter.
Right, and I just lost my shape.
So you make the saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Which one? Strength?
Con.
Constitution.
Say a little prayer for you. Oh,
Mm,
how come
So
this
you
is a
take the full
19
damage.
on the right teasing me and a 4? That means
Yes.
something. I don't like it. I'm
so
sorry.
31. Wow.
So you take 15 damage to
So
the
I-
Zeta form and lose the Elk form.
Oh,
Hey, at least you're not restrained anymore.
wow.
And this is when Remy breaks onto the scene, so Remy, roll me initiative.
Okay.
Do I see Remy there?
He's just coming in, so it depends on
That's
his
true.
initiative
It's
roll,
like
which is
fight time.
next. So
Nice!
I'm actually gonna say with a critical success on initiative, you get a surprise round on Vincent as you just burst into the clearing unexpectedly.
Nice. Dun 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 dun! The
Snoop attacks him
swashbuckler
so-
arrives.
Stab him in the
Alright, so
feet.
I come on to the scene, and I see Wilfred, and I see Zeta, and I see like dead animals and stuff, and I'm like, oh, this is what they got themselves into now, and it looks like they're fighting this dude, so I use my dash action. Nobody's flanking or anything right now, right?
No.
Nah,
And it
but you
looks
got
like,
surprised.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been paying attention. I've been
Mm.
browsing social
Well,
media.
you weren't in it till
I'm
now
just gonna
anyway,
move this
so
down so it's a little more clear.
So I
that you're
assume,
not right
yeah, okay. So Wilfred is down,
yeah, you come
and
up
Zeta
and see
is
Wilfred
not
down.
in melee range.
there. No, she's not in melee range.
I
Does she
was,
look?
Well,
but
she's
I'm
Does
not.
she
within
look?
5 feet.
Does she look badly hurt? From
She
what
just
I can
took
see.
15.
15, so
You lost your
27.
wild shape completely, and you took another 15 damage to health.
So that's
So did you already put the 15 on?
I didn't. So 27 minus 15 is
12.
12. Thank you. So she doesn't
Alright.
look her best.
I'm
She's
gonna.
looked worse, but she's definitely pretty haggard, and Wilfred is face down on the ground.
Bleeding from his face, which will probably have a scar on it now.
Well, I could try to move in between them, but I don't think I'll actually block him. He can still do stuff, and if he wants to get to her, he can get to her without getting attack of opportunity. So I think it'd be best if I go on the opposite side. That way, if he
Yeah.
moves away from me, I can get an attack of opportunity on him. So I'm gonna use my dash action though, and I'm gonna kind of like do like a circle run and then run at him, like kind of like a charge,
Pierce
and
him
use my
through.
dash action and then just I'm gonna hit him with my rapier first.
Yep.
Let me pop.
So
Get
that's
him.
that's the dashing action special from your boots.
Yeah.
And you have advantage on the attack because it's a surprise round.
It's a fun night.
16 is your highest roll, and that does hit.
Sneak him.
Oh, did I roll a 16? Oh, that I didn't mean to
16 was
roll
your
it
first roll,
before.
and then 19 when 9 was after.
I meant to roll with
It still
advantage,
hits.
but okay.
You hit him. Sneak attack.
And you also roll your sneak attack damage.
All right, it's actually in there. One number is my
Okay.
attack, and the second number is sneak attack.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
And you also add your proficiency to damage.
All right, so
because of
28.
your boots. So minus another 4, right?
My proficiency is 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
you add the proficiency to the damage, so it would be 28 or 26. 26.
Or no, it's 27.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
proficiency is
24
3.
plus 3.
Yeah, 3. I was thinking 2 for some reason. All right, 27.
That was just a surprise. Wow.
And you still have your bonus action if you wanted to use an offhand attack.
Make him dance.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna hit him with the club as well.
Okay.
I was actually going to, I just forgot.
Mm.
Doesn't hit though.
Okay.
But the rapier thrust does definitely catch him by surprise as you sprint and leap rapier first. And while he tries to deflect the thrust, he's not quite skillful enough with that spear. So he keeps it from spearing him through the stomach, but it does still go through in the meat of his belly, basically. And you pierce straight through.
Yeah, I basically just come flying in out of nowhere, just come leaping in like a crazy maniac and just
Yeah,
attack him from the angle from behind, which he doesn't, he's focused on.
Like a miss.
Right.
so Wilfred, I need you to give me a death saving throw.
Alright.
Oh. Hmm? No.
So that's one
Good.
success.
Oh.
And then it's Zadisco. You are still in the moonbeam, though.
I'm still
but you
in
already
Moonbeam.
took the damage from it. So it's just you can't take another wild shape unless you step out, but you're already out of wild shapes.
Right.
She could probably get Wilfred up with the heal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do a healing word. And what level should I cast it at? Which spell list is that on? Hey, look. Oh, I've got lots of those, yeah. So level 2? Right? That's as high as I can go, yeah?
It can go higher, but 2 is definitely affordable.
Eleven's good. Thank you.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good one.
Alright, let me remove that one from my list.
That's like your best heal. That's like the best you could have gotten, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just about. It could have been 1 higher.
That's pretty awesome. It just seems
Can I-
silly to do it at level 1, you know? Because you're only gonna get so many points, right? At max. I'm gonna heal you, I'm gonna do it right. Does that use 2 slots on my sheet?
It uses a level 2 slot.
Right, but you know, like the slots remaining?
It just uses 1 from level 2 spells.
Oh, I took it from the wrong one. Because it's listed under level 1.
Yeah, but you cast it at 2nd level,
2.
so it uses a 2nd level spell slot instead.
Got you. Okay, thank you. I didn't get that. I didn't know that. Okay, that's good to know. That's my moonbeams down there.
Thank you.
As you get to higher levels, it gets much, much bigger of a deal
Sure.
to cast things at higher level.
You can. I want to move out of the way of that moon.
Okay,
But since
so...
just a little while ago he used a 4th level healing word on himself.
Oh. So what do I have left?
Oh wait, doesn't he have to make a con save for getting stabbed by Remy for the moonbeam?
That's true. And half damage is higher, so it's half the damage of 27. Yeah, he fails, so Moonbeam disappears.
Yes.
Oh. Sweet.
Nice job, Remy. Wait, Remy, when did you get here? So you have
this
an action.
round-
I actually wish I had used
This
my
round,
bonus
Zeta-
action for inspiration, but Your next turn.
Zeta, this round, the only thing you did was healing word, so you still have your action and your movement.
I wonder if Moonbeam would hurt him. Well, it hurt me.
Should hurt.
I can conjure a couple more animals.
If that's what you want to do, but make sure to stay away from them.
Yeah, we wouldn't all fit, would we?
Yeah. Wait. What are you gonna conjure?
I can do one beast of a rating 2 or lower. So that would be, might as well use my elk.
So you're gonna summon an elk? If you summon it this time, make sure to move away from them so you don't have to make a con save.
What are you saying?
Like if you summon another creature, make sure to stay away from him so he doesn't hit you. Because every time he's hit you, you've lost your summoning.
Well then, what do you do? Have him hit and then run out?
So
hit
what I
me.
recommend
It's
is
Stand
you
back.
you have to back away because it's when he hits you, you lose concentration.
Got you.
so summon something and stay away from him if you can, because we don't want him hitting you if we got support from an elk, which could do massive damage to this.
Can I moonbeam and conjure? Probably not.
No, those are both in action.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move and conjure then. So I'm gonna take a step back.
When you're
Probably.
backing away, though,
Yeah,
he lashes out with his spear.
of course.
It's a little bit longer than you're expecting. It does have reach. But he's using it before you conjured, at least.
True. Ooh.
Oh no. That's not good.
Oh.
That downs you.
So as he lashes out half blind, the spear connects just as his hand reaches the very end of it. Yeah, I'm gonna say, with that swing, he throws so much into it, trying to make sure that he catches Zeta before she gets away, that he loses his grip on the spear, and it ends up over here. That puts it back to his turn. No, he's stubborn and he's gonna stay. Ouch, that wasn't very good rolls for it.
Good for us.
But he does heal up again, and his wounds improve significantly. And it's seeing you back up, Wilfred, he comes straight back at you again.
Mm.
How
That
many
hits.
attacks does he have? Holy crap.
One.
His ability.
Oh, the other one was opportunity on Zeta, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah,
He
so-
might knock me down again. Yeah, he. Remy, it's up to you.
So that gets to Remy, who's thankfully getting here. Actually,
Ah.
fresh. Pretty much.
Mhm.
No, completely fresh.
Yeah,
Because he
he's.
wasn't in the he wasn't
Tur-
in the arena earlier.
Alright, give me a moment here. Um... So... I get a, even without advantage, because he's the only one left near me, I'll still get sneak attack on.
Yes,
So,
you
if it hits. Alright, so I don't get advantage, but I'm gonna go ahead and just, I mean, there's not much else I can do. I should have given, Wilfred, like, inspiration dice or something. I don't know if he can use that in defense, but, alright, there you go.
You can actually use inspiration to reduce an incoming attack.
What is inspiration? D6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is D6 right now for him.
It might have saved me, but it would have been a high roll.
I should have done that last turn instead of the offhand attack. I just I'm new to with the bard class, so I didn't even think about it. I don't think that hits, does it?
No, it doesn't connect.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try.
Shillelagh? Not Shillelagh, the club.
The dance club.
You'll get sneak attack on that one if you hit him.
I'm just trying to decide if. All right. I'll
There you go.
There. He'll probably save though.
That does hit.
Oh, that sneak attack wasn't very good.
Oh, that one's a charisma save. Almost all my spells have a wisdom save, which you probably wouldn't have any problem with.
Yeah, it's... Wisdom save is really easy for him. Charisma, though, is not as easy. He
Oh,
does
wow.
pass, though. So it's... minus 12?
I'm actually gonna move.
Alright.
I did hit him, so he can't do an attack of opportunity on me. And I'm gonna move exactly my full movement, like away from him towards where people are. I guess I assume we're in like you said we are in like kind of a wooded area or something.
Yeah.
So 30 feet. Well, let's make it 20 feet. Not quite the full 30, but I'll move about 20 feet away from him. I guess I don't know what 20 feet is, but we'll say
Northward?
there. Yeah, out of his
Yeah,
reach.
Right now we're doing, like, 1-to-1 for the sake of the forest.
Right.
But that's
One
not
thing I'm worried
actually
about is if he
how far
tries
it is
it.
to get back there.
There is something I'm worried about, because...
I'd say it's about 60 feet before you break out of the woods. Because you're not super deep in.
Right.
So
I
from
assume
where
he's
you are
probably
now,
some
20
type of
feet
magic
back,
caster if he can be Zeta and Wilfred.
To be fair, I
Um,
was wounded from the
oh
fight.
yeah, you don't know about this either, so
Yeah, I don't know what he is. I didn't, because they were not. Nobody
because
was in there.
Zeta talked to Wilfred privately about it, if I remember right.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. I mean, I don't even know that they were like in animal forms, really. The things that they summon, do they disappear when they die? Did I even see?
No, you didn't see any of the conjured animals either.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know anything about this guy at all.
You do know that he grew claws and fangs to attack Wilfred and put him down.
Yeah.
And you do see the boar carcass with, like
Oh,
frozen
okay. So I do see.
icicles of blood pointing up into the air from its corpse. Because that one was a real animal. The ones that he conjured disappeared, though.
Do what you need to do, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm done. I moved about 20 feet away, and that's my turn for now.
Mm-hmm.
20 feet towards. I mean, I'm sure it would take me forever to try to kite him all the way back to people, but that's just what I'm gonna do anyway.
Yeah.
Try to kind of move away.
And he's gonna try to insight again.
Hmm?
Nope, he's still clueless. This is me just seeing if he's still got the presence of mind, despite his blood being up from all the fighting. Because you kind of gathered by talking to him that he's not much the presence of mind and clear thinking type.
He's unhinged.
Little bit.
Does he look pretty badly hurt? Like, is he bleeding and stuff?
He is bleeding from a number of wounds, but he does seem to be ignoring most of the effect.
Wait,
And he does close the 20 feet relatively easily.
Wait, did you skip over me? No?
You're unconscious, so you and Zeta need to make death saving throws,
Yeah, that's what I was
which I
just
forgot to
worried about.
mention.
Another success.
So you succeed, and Zeta?
Okay.
And that's a success.
Yay!
Yeah. I'll be up in a bit, buddy. Just hold on.
Well, you'll be stable. Doesn't actually get you up.
Ugh. Oh no.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a way to... So he fog clouds in the woods roughly where you are, Remy? And then straight from that hand gesture where he creates the cloud, closes a fist and pulls it in towards himself. And the fog all around you condenses and freezes on your skin. So since it's only fog, it's not as bad. But it is slowing your move speed by 10 feet per round.
Okay.
You do get to make, I'll say a Constitution saving throw. Seems most appropriate.
Alright. Alright, so one quick question. Can Bardic Inspiration be used to help somebody with their death saves?
That is a really good question.
Hmm.
I mean, basically, this is the way I look at it. If they can hear you, then it can help them. But if they're unconscious, that might be considered that they can't hear me. I guess it's a DM decision if they can hear me or not. You know. And I'm okay if you say they can't because they're unconscious. I would say that probably. I would say if they had gotten the Bardic Inspiration before losing consciousness, they could use it maybe. You know, but
yeah,
since
that makes some sense. Right now, just because this encounter is a little bit overtuned for how many people are fighting it, I'll say Zeta and Wilfred both whisper me a Constitution save, and then Remy, you can do your Bardic Inspiration if you want.
How do I whisper it to you?
It should be at the top of your character sheet. See public or to GM.
Got
Click
it.
to GM, then do the save.
And which save is it now?
Constitution.
Constitution.
Alright, so whisper to GM.
Okay. So one of them is conscious, but you can't tell which. They're both laying and bleeding from wounds. You can still do the Bardic Inspiration if you want.
yeah, I'm gonna.
But if
I'll
it's
cast.
someone who's unconscious, you won't know.
All right. I'll cast Bardic Inspiration on Wilfred, and I'm gonna say, are you gonna let me kill this guy all by myself and not gonna help? But that's my inspiring. Are you gonna make me kill this guy all by myself? And I cast Bardic Inspiration with my bonus action, and then with my main action, I'm gonna try to attack him with my rapier. There we go.
That hits.
24.
Nice.
Again, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, these are really good rolls I'm getting on the damages.
Yeah.
That's high for me.
Well, that's twice that you've gotten max damage roll on the rapier.
Good thing
Yeah.
this emo face deserves.
The sneak attack wasn't max, but it was still a good roll. It was still above average. Max on my sneak attack would be 18. But I'll take 12. That's still really good.
Remy, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, though?
Okay. Do I have to whisper it or no?
No. I just wanted to for them so that we could... Okay, I have to check his DC. Unfortunately, the ice on your clothes and skin is still there, and it's still slowing you down a little bit. So, death saving throws again.
Okay.
Did I guess right on the Bardic Inspiration?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I got a good roll, but wasn't.
I had a great one.
You're up, huh?
Wilfred was just barely off from having the DC.
I don't think I'm up
Right.
yet, though. I just didn't have another success. Is that how it works?
Roll the save.
You're conscious, but you're still incapacitated.
Gotcha.
So, Wilfred, you get a fail. Zeta, I need a death saving throw.
Oh,
That's a fail for Zeta as well.
Oh, did you whisper it?
I did on accident. It was a 3. I'm back on public now, though.
Better on than mine.
Also with the I didn't do my movement. I did want to move again. I know I only have half speed, but
Okay. It's
I just want to kind of
about
move in this.
20-foot speed.
I just
So
want to
it's
try
about
to
10, 15
right. I'll try to move 20
foot.
feet out of his. Like maybe that whatever direction will get me out of his. I'll be at. If I go this direction, I'll be about 15 feet away from him or
Alright.
something. I just want to be out of his weapon range, and
He doesn't have his
I-
weapon in hand anyway.
You might-
yeah. Well, all right. Well, I mean, it's kind of like honestly, being next to him would be better because if he tries to move or run away, I get attack of opportunity. But I actually want to kind of encourage him maybe to run away because I'm worried about my friends. So I'm basically kind of like backing off on purpose in case he decides to try to flee. I'm just gonna let him go probably.
There it is.
Yeah, he does finally pass his insight. Bleeding badly from multiple stab wounds, multiple slashes. He blinks and finally seems to start realizing the dire straits he's in. And that I don't think he's really hit Remy, like, at all.
Hmm. And then Remy looks pretty fresh.
Out of character, I know the smart move would have been stay next to him and try to finish him off, but in character, I don't really know how dangerous he could be or who he is or what he is, and I just want to help my friends. So I'm just kind of like basically trying to, scare him away from them and save them.
Makes sense.
Out of character, it was probably a good idea to stay away from him too.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Clawed me real.
If you noticed the name of his spear, and I told you before about the connections with the aspects, the boar is the one that like the orcs are really associated with, and it's a lot of I'm just not gonna go down right now. I'm gonna be even more dangerous now that you would put me down.
Yeah.
So he's wounded really badly, but if you hit him like one, maybe two more times, he would have got to that point where he would have gotten way more dangerous all at once.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
interesting.
He's lucky I wasn't full health.
So what you're always saying is it's probably a good thing that my instinct is to try to let him
To
run
save your
away.
friends instead of
Yeah.
Yeah,
get the kill, yeah.
save it for another time.
Um,
Because none of us were at full strength.
He did, however, use one of his spells that he should have used on something else. So, seeing Remy backing off, seeing the wounds, Remy being free of wounds, recognizing the ones covering himself as well, he offhandedly flings his hand in your direction, condensing more cloud into ice and basically throwing a cloud of snow and icicles in your direction. And
Okay.
then runs in the opposite direction, straight at a tree. And both hands up, he slices downwards with one hand, and the trunk opens up, showing this kind of sickly green light glowing from the inside.
No.
He steps in, and it slams shut again,
Tree walk.
and he's just gone.
That's like the
Bastard.
tree portal that I got stuck in. But I fought
Not
out
exactly.
No, it's a special teleportation that woodland type tree stride. There it is. He
of.
could
If I was
pop out of
conscious,
any
I'd be
tree.
like, you better run!
I'm gonna run over and check on my friends.
There's my medical pack. You could.
Um,
I'm pretty sure you know where my medical pack is, at least, or you know that.
Well, I have a health potion,
Gosh, I had two, but I just...
and I'm gonna since Wilfred was the closest, I'm gonna give him a health potion just to make sure he gets up, and I know he can use a heal on Zeta. Again, I don't know how bad they are, or if they're if how their death saves are going or anything out of character. So I'm just gonna try to give him I'm gonna give him a health potion. I have. Let me look at my potion.
mhm.
I'm just gonna get him one that will get him up. So not a big one, but it looks
Oof.
like. Shoot,
Okay,
I only have the one big one.
They are both carrying potions as well. though.
Yeah, in my bag.
All right, is he breathing?
They're both breathing.
All right.
I don't
Does
have
he
a
have a
potion
like a?
anymore.
Um,
Okay.
Wilfred isn't moving though, but Zeta is
Oh.
like trying to crawl almost.
All right. Can I grab like a healer's kit and see if I can use it to stabilize Zeta? Like from one of their packs. Okay. What do I have to
Yeah.
roll?
Yeah, you
It's an
got a
automatic
choice.
success if you use a healer's kit.
I have
It's
two.
just the healer's kit
Oh.
only has 5 uses.
I have 2 healing spells. You could pull one out of my bag.
I can't pull those out of your bag.
Oh, you can't. Oh,
I could use your healer's kit to stabilize you. That's what I'll do.
gotcha.
I don't have a
And
healer's
Wilfred
kit, but
already
they
used
do.
his
So.
lay on hands.
I already used my lay on hands to
Yeah, so
heal.
if you got Zeta up first, she could use her healing spell to get Wilfred up.
Right. I don't know any of those things, but because she's moving around, I'm gonna use the healer's kit on her because I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm not that good. I just want to get her stabilized, and I figure I know she knows how to heal. So I just hope that she has spells that she can heal with and help Wilfred.
Basically, you bandage her wounds and you help her sit up. And Zeta, you're stable again with 1 hit point.
Oh.
Hey, are you okay? What
Where is
happened?
he?
You
Where
better help.
is he?
You better help Wilfred.
What's
doesn't
what's
look so
wrong with
good.
Wilfred? Oh God. Okay.
And I help her over to Wilfred.
Zeta hangs
And
on him, stumbles over.
Wilfred's got 4 deep gouges from the edge of his ear all the way across his face, where one ends just before his nose, one at the corner of his lip, and then the other 2 all the way down his chin.
Can I give her a bardic inspiration to use on her heal?
No, because that only counts on a d20 roll.
Okay.
Dang.
So I'm gonna do healing word or the herbalism kit or one of these potions.
If you have a spell, cast a heal and save the potion.
Let me double check. I do. Okay. And I'm gonna do another level 2 to do that. Okay. Let me go back. I have one more level 2 spell. I'll do that. Spells. So Zeta warms her hands and does a laying on of hands and speaks a healing word and hopes that brings him to consciousness.
And after the heal, he does get up. He manages to sit up on his own, but can't really manage much more than that right now.
Zeta,
Are you okay?
the next time we see your old friend, I'm subbing my greatsword where the sun don't shine.
I would love to see that day, let me tell you, my friend. Remy, which way did he go? We have to go get him. Out of character. I know that's not an option, but in character, she's gonna do that.
I don't know. He like went into the tree or something. Well, who is that guy? Why are you guys fighting him?
That was the man. That was the guy who killed my mentor, my teacher. He was my fellow student. And he killed the guy. And he wanted me to destroy, well, civilization.
How
He
the hell are
was
you
a
supposed
real
to just?
bastard.
He's not
He
just
seems
magic.
like kind of an asshole.
He's a total asshole. I can't. It's not safe. The world's not safe with him around. He wants to destroy every city he comes across, and have it go back to nature, and have only the strong survive, and those strong are the ones who can live in the forest by themselves. So basically, everybody in civilization is going to get destroyed because they can't live off the lands like I do.
Yeah, but I mean, just because he wants to destroy civilization doesn't mean he can.
You weren't there, okay? You only got to
Like,
the
I
battle
want.
at the end. I've
It's
got
not like that's an
nothing
easy
left.
thing to do.
Well,
He's
he's
a real
trying to
bastard.
get people together to do it. It's not just him, although from what I hear, he's not had much success. But I'm worried. I think he hurt my friend.
Well, I wish I had 1 billion gold pieces too, but it's not like you can just make it happen. Anyway, this is probably a good place to stop. It's late. I don't
Is
want to
this spear
continue the
here?
role play. What is that? What?
Is the
He
spear
didn't
still
leave the
there?
spear behind yet
I'm gonna pick it up.
because he was disarmed and it was a struggle for him to escape it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and use it like a walking stick because I'm pretty achy. I mean, I wasn't at max when that fight started, and I sure as hell ain't max.
Anyway, that fight gave me an idea. We should probably, in copy pasta, I'll put it like have potions tied onto our our belts or whatever, like this.
Mhm.
Maybe if we don't have that already, we could get somebody to make it for us and pay it or something while we're in town. But that way, if somebody goes down, like if one of the people who can heal goes down, somebody can run over and just quickly grab a potion and get them back up without necessarily using their own if they don't have one, or if you know what I mean. I do have
Yeah,
one, but I would have totally wasted like one of our best potions for just to get when I only needed a healing kit, really. I would have used a small one if I had one on me, but
If it had occurred to me, I would have totally taken one of them.
Oh, that's right.
well, you
Wilfred
you
actually
can't
used
take
his
your
potion
own
of
when you're
greater healing.
down. When you go down, you can't
Before I
take your own
went
potion.
down, I would have. I said if it occurred to me, I
Yeah.
would have taken one before I went down.
Well, it's
I only
good,
had
but
like
you
12
still
hit points
it
left.
still uses up an action,
That's
and
okay.
I mean it has to be on your turn. You have to use an action to do it.
That's fine.
But I'm just saying, like, you're better off just using a heal at that point. If you're going to use an action to give yourself some hit points, you're better off just using a heal normally. Although these potions will probably work better than a heal, so if you like really need a lot of hit points,
And
then
she would
maybe.
do
But
whatever she had to do in that scenario because this was like her nemesis, pretty much. So she would.
the main idea
If that
behind the
occurred to
potions
me,
is if you
I would
don't
have.
have the best times to use a potion is if you don't have a heal and you need it and you're up and you can use an action then to use a potion.
Well, if I don't
Or
stay alive,
like I
though,
said,
if I don't stay alive, then I can't heal anybody.
well, let me I know, I understand, but what I was saying was if you have a spell, you're better off to just use the spell.
Did we really cut off roleplay so we can discuss how I should or
Well, we're
shouldn't
in.
use my spell?
No, you didn't. I'm saying you did fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
No, I wish I had gone to wolf shape one more time.
Did you have another one?
Or
Oh,
rather,
okay.
break out the elk, and I wish I hadn't moved out of the way. Because I just wanted to hit him. I wish I
Yeah.
had moved. I
yeah.
just
Yeah.
go with
Well,
my
you didn't
instincts.
know that he had reach. You didn't know he had reach on you, but
Well,
yeah, that was.
I didn't. My instinct was that, but I don't believe any of my instincts because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know. But then I
Yeah.
asked, and somebody said, "Well, move out of the way so that you won't get hit, or you won't get hit and lose concentration." But reality is, I just need to get a hit in. I don't care if he poofs. You know?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's
I had no
alright.
idea he had a leech either.
There's no telling. It could have gone anyway. You know what I mean? It could have gone anyway.
I'm just glad we're alive because
Yeah, right?
man, this claw thing is gonna definitely scar.
Well, one thing you could have done was you could have cast the heal and then transformed even, you know. Do the heal while you're still in your person to give yourself your regular form some more hit points
She
in
already
case.
used all of her wild shape stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so you could. I thought you said you could go into wolf again. So you used
I
them all.
meant no. I meant
To